Good morning. I hope I'm right way round this time. I shall just refresh my laptop and see. I look like I'm right way round. Yay! I think I'm on time. Just about. Anyway, that's good. I'll just get rid of the sound on my laptop. Okay. So good morning. This is my card and a cuppa. I've already finished my cuppa. I was a bit desperate for it this morning. So I hope everyone's well and safe and hasn't been affected by the floods that we're having. It's just really grim situation here in, well, everywhere. And it's raining again. I just looked out my window. Oh, the joys. Yeah, it's very grim up north, Lismore, Brisbane area, and now down Hawkesbury, Windsor way. So I hope anybody who lives in those areas are keeping safe. I'm going to be doing a bit of a collection of Stampin' Up products for anybody in the Lismore region that have been affected by the floods. My husband and I are hopefully going up north at the end of April, so I could probably drop things off to somebody up there then. So we'll just wait and see how that pans out. But I figured everybody in that area who might be into crafting will have lost everything, and we'd like to supply them with something to keep them going until they get re-established. Well, I'd like to anyway. I was thinking if my craft room got flooded, that would be the worst thing in the world. The rest of the house would be too, but my craft room, oh my God. Anyway, so today we're going to play with the Celebrate Sunflowers. A double reason for doing that. We've got a promotion at the moment. We've got a couple of promotions going, and it's the Savings in Bloom promotion. And this is one of the stamp sets and dies. I don't think it's a bundle in the catalogue anymore. It was when it originally came out. But I don't think it's a bundle. But it's one of the bundles in this promotion at the moment that's running for the month of March. And the other reason why I want to do sunflowers is to support the people in the Ukraine, because apparently the sunflower is their national flower. So I've been seeing a few of the cards popping up with that. So that was another reason so I wanted to use the sunflowers. So I have no idea what I'm doing. I've just been to a specialist appointment for my eyes. And I've had to have drops put in them, and my eyes are a bit blurry, so blurrier than normal from what I'm seeing the specialist for. So I really have no idea what I'm doing, and I hope I can do it and get it straight, which will be a challenge in itself, I think, today. So anyway, I shall put my phone up into my holder and we'll get started. So I'll try not to drop you, and I'll try not to make you motion sick as I do it. Program. My upline Linda uses that, and it's really, really good. She can flick, but she can show her face with the camera on a laptop and then flick to the phone, and I want to try and learn how to do that because I think that would be really handy. It'd save any motion sickness. Okay, I think that's good. It looks pretty good on my laptop. I hope it's good. So this is the promotion. I'll get it out of the plastic. So it's Savings Are in Bloom, and there's 20% off the mini cut emboss machine, which I've just done as a prize for my customers, and my customer Laurie Ashcroft won the mini cut emboss machine. The prize I was running for January and February. So, but this is separate. This is a Stampin' Up promotion. So it's down to $83. And then there's all these bundles that they've listed. Now, I have no idea if these are retiring at the end of April. I do not know what's on the retirement list yet. I believe that comes out the end of March, beginning of April. Yeah, I have no idea what's on the retirement list. But I do know some of these bundles aren't bundles in the main catalogue. And I think they're all from the annual catalogue. Yes, they are. So this is the one we're going to play with, the Celebrate Sunflowers. As I said, double reason. It's on a promotion. It's 20% off. The stamp set and dies, oh no, that's New Zealand, are $79 in Australia. So it's a good promotion. And all the dies fit through the mini cut embossing machine. So this says it's a returning fave. I don't know what that means. Oh, I think they were in mini catalogues and they came back and returned into the annual catalogue. I think that's what that means. So that's the promotion we're focusing on today with our cards. And this is the other promotion that's on at the moment, and it's the Waves of the Ocean promotion. I think that sounds better than collection. I've ordered my Waves of the Ocean Designer Series paper, and I just got a notification that it's been shipped and the rhinestones. But this promotion goes from the 1st of March to the 2nd of May. Stamp set and dies are going to be carried over into the new annual catalogue in May. Is that when the annual catalogue comes out? See, I'm all over the place, probably because I'm blurry. Yeah, I'd say it does. But these are while stocks last. So these items, the DSP, the foils and the rhinestones, they won't carry over to the annual catalogue, and they are only while supplies last. So if this paper and foil and rhinestones floats your boat and you think it's just stunning like I do, grab it. Grab it now. Okay, so, and there's a 10% discount on this bundle, the stamp set and dies. So you don't have to buy the whole lot in one go. You can buy the bundle and these separately, and that's the way I've done it because these things weren't available when I was able to pre-order. And if you do that, it adds up to the same price as the whole collection. So, but keep in mind these things are only while supplies last. So I shall pop that back into my plastic sleeve. I haven't even checked if anybody's watching. Say hello if you're watching. I might not be able to read it, but say, good morning, Lynn, how are you? I've got 2 people watching, so I'm not sure who the other person is, but hi, Lynn. Hi, other person. Okay. So, even if this bundle retires at the end of this annual catalogue, let me just grab the annual catalogue. Just grab it. I'll probably hang on to it because my daughter, now what? Oh, there, Celebrate with Flowers, Celebrate Some. My daughter loves sunflowers. Oh, hi, Leah. She loves sunflowers. Yeah, so it's in this annual catalogue. Now, when it came out originally, it came out as a bundle with the dies. So it's now a bundle again with this promotion. Yeah, so my daughter loves sunflowers, and I've made a few cards for her using this. And she mentioned the other day that she wants to have sunflowers in her bouquet when she gets married. Date yet to be announced. So she's engaged, but she wants to have sun. Oh, now the sun's coming in. I haven't had to deal with the sun for ages. I'll pull my blind right down and then it will start pouring with rain. So I hope that helps a bit. I know it's harder with the sun on. That's better. I can't remember what I was saying. Okay, yeah, so Olivia really likes sunflowers. They're her favourite flower. She reckons they're bright and happy, which they are. So she's mentioned the other day to me that she was hoping to have sunflowers in her bouquet. So that'll be interesting. And I just said to her, I said, well, you know, if you want me to make the invitations, I've got a sunflower stamp. So the wheels started turning in her head, and I think I have to keep this. So these are a couple of the, well, not a couple, a few cards I've made with this bundle over the time. This was a challenge, challenge with my upline in her group. It was meant to be black and white and a splash of colour. I totally missed the part of the splash of colour. But anyway, there's a splash of sparkle. That can be the colour. This one was using the... Oh, my head's not working today. Stained glass window technique. So that's been stamped onto vellum and coloured with the blends. So it was heat in Versamark and black embossing powder onto vellum and then coloured with the blends. This one was just a simple colour the background and layer the dyes over the top. So these are a few I've done with this set. That's the split negative technique. Yeah, so I've played with it. I got it as soon as it was available when it first came out. Now that is, I can't remember the technique. See, I'm just all over the place today. Anyway, so there's some cards with this bundle and it's really nice. I like it. So I will hang on to it because it is Olivia's favourite. And who knows, it might make an appearance in her wedding invitations. Not quite sure how I'm going to do those, but anyway, we'll get there. Hopefully my eyes won't be blurry when I'm trying to do those. So I shall put these aside. I think I had an elastic band, but who knows what happened to that, so we'll just put it over there. So I've got a basic white piece of thick basic white cardstock for my card base. Say hi if you're watching. Looks like this is Lorraine. Hello, how are you? So I've got Lynn, Leah and Lorraine. The L's are watching today. So because we're basing this on Ukraine's national flower, I think it is. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I think that's what it is. I know their flag is blue and yellow. I thought I'd use some of the celebration paper with the blues. Oh my God, it's so muggy. It just really doesn't know what it's doing, this weather. 14.4. So that will be our card front, I feel. Now, you guys are going to help me today because my eyes aren't good because I've been to the specialist and they just crap. Oh look, I've even got some. Oh, I don't have to pre-cut that. That's a bonus. Anything helps today. So I can either, I want your suggestions this morning. I can either stamp it in black, colour it, or I can stamp it in black and just die cut it. Now my washing machine's finished. It can wait. Or I can just die cut. So what dies have we got? We've got this big round, this one that goes round the base. I could stamp in stays on this vellum. This vellum's retired, so I just thought I'd pull that out and see what I thought. So I could stamp in black stays on that. I could just stamp black memento on that. Let's forget about colouring today. Denise's eyes aren't good. And then I don't have to die cut a black bit to go around it because I've got that. So what do you guys think? Vellum or the Daffodil Delight cardstock? I'll wait and see what people say. Any thoughts, ladies? 100% humidity. Vellum. 100% humidity. Is that why I'm so hot? I think I'm going to die. I've dressed incorrectly for today. Okay, vellum. All right, let's try that. Let's give that a whirl. So as I said, this vellum is retired. I just pulled it out of my bundles over there. So that's going to be our card front. Now let me get a block. I think that's too small. It is. Okay. And stays on. I don't use stays on that much anymore. It's funny, isn't it, how you go through you know, stages of using certain things. So I'm just wondering if this is in view enough. Let me just push this up a little bit higher. Okay. Stays on smells like the old Perkins paste. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but that's what I think it is. Oh, I know why this has happened. My holder's gone blur. Don't go blur. That's why it wasn't in view. Just stay put. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, that's why I thought I had it in view, but I didn't realise that my phone holder had collapsed a little bit. Let me fix it. There we go. Maybe that will help. Maybe I shouldn't just be doing this today. Okay, so let's see how we go. I hope this is, oh yes, I have cut it big enough. And stand up and press hard. I wish I could see the comments as I'm doing this. Oh, you said cardstock, Lorraine. Well, maybe we can try both. We'll see what happens. That's pretty. And maybe we can do it on cardstock as well. I'll do the stays on the cardstock. Okay, stand up and press again. This is about as big as the size stamp I can do with my hands. Anything bigger, I need the Stamparatus. Nice. I like when you don't have to colour. I'm just being lazy today. Okay, so that's the die we need for that. I don't even think we need that bit. We'll have a look once we've coloured it in. We won't attach that yet. So let me look at my laptop again. Make sure everybody's seeing what I'm seeing. Okay, I put the stays on the way. And I shall get my little mini cut emboss machine, which is on special. I don't know why this is falling down. Why are you falling down? Just stop it. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm a bit of a write-off today. Now, the only thing you've got to do with this die is line it up. I could have just turned the die around, couldn't I? Once you know where to line it up, it's perfect. I don't think I've marked this die. What about there? Is that it? That looks like it's going to be right. So I'll just put that down now that I've got it lined up. The other stamp set that I really struggle with is the colour and contour stamp set. Trying to line up that flower and the die is just a nightmare. I bought it thinking it'd be great for beginners, to do a class with beginners. No. Now, where's my little silicone mat? I'll just put this here. And then it doesn't slip as much. I was just getting a phone call, so I hope that didn't affect the video. So that's that one. There we go. And now I'll cut the vellum one out and see what we think. I can make both. See, once again, I think that goes there. Maybe. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think that's right. I'm just going to try and get it straight. Yep. And I'm just going to stick that down like so. And so the mini cut emboss machine is really handy just to have beside your desk. It's not nearly as heavy. And when I was doing my little prize for February and January of the free mini cut emboss machine giveaway, I was surprised how many sets I picked up and that it actually, the dies actually fitted through. I thought there's much more fits through this than I was first thinking. Okay, so there we go. All right, now we've got them both cut out, ladies. Which one do you think? Which colour do you think? Thanks, Lorraine. Do you like the vellum or do you like the cardstock? I'll make another card with the other one, whichever one we don't use. Any preferences? Or will I just go ahead? I'm not seeing any preferences. All right, nobody's saying anything. I don't think we need this over the top. I think it detracts, doesn't it? What do you guys think? I think I might go with the cardstock. Nobody said anything yet? Oh, I think I like the vellum now. All right, let's go with the vellum. Okay, so, and I'm just wondering whether I should stamp some leaves or just use these die cut ones that I've got. I might stamp some because that might give us a little bit more colour. And look, I have some white here. And I'm going to use Old Olive. How many will I do? I'll do 3. And what I might do is don't do this over your work. I have done that and it doesn't work. It blobs and puts it where you don't want it, and it's not a happy experience. Yeah, so as I said in my intro, I've put on a group forum anybody who wants to donate retired or duplicate stock to the flood victims in Lismore. Mark and I are going, hopefully, going north at the end of April for a week or 10 days for a holiday. It was postponed from lockdown last October. So I'm hoping we can get through and get there. So I could probably drop it off to somebody up in Lismore. Now that's got to dry, Denise. Is that a good idea? Who knows? So yeah, if you've got anything you're happy to donate, I figure anybody who's lost everything would be grateful for anything they can get their hands on. And even if they're a current demonstrator, I don't think it really matters if they have retired stock, because basically it's just getting back into crafting and hopefully, you know, getting some enjoyment out of it whilst they're going through a terrible time up there. Oh, your parents live out Windsor way, don't they, Lorraine? Are they okay? Goodness, I hadn't thought of that. Let me know if they're okay. The bridge that was never meant to flood, that floods. Okay, so I'll just cut a few of these leaves out. The vellum is just a little bit more subtle and soft, isn't it? Oh, did that not work? Oh dear. Maybe that wasn't a good idea, Denise. Let's try this one. My tape just tore that first leaf a little bit, so that was a bit disappointing. I don't know how you come back from those floods. It's just terrible. Oh, you're flooded in, Lynn. Oh, because you're at Chittaway. Oh, goodness. So have you ever gone under in past situations? Of course. And I forgot about you being at Chittaway. Keep having to roll my comments down. Yes, they're in Pitt Town, high and dry. Oh, but cut off. The bridge was never meant to be a flood proof. Oh, wasn't it? That was the media. Typical. The bridge does seem to go down though. Like you seem to go down onto it. And I'm thinking, how is that meant to be a flood proof bridge that you go down onto at Windsor? But Windsor's very common. It goes under all the time. Doesn't take much. I tell you what, I'd have to divorce Mark if we were flooded. Because he looks at the news and he goes, no, give me a fire. Give me a fire. It's clean and clean cut. And I'm thinking, I don't know. At least you could go back in and gut the place and start all over. So, yeah, I'd have to divorce him. Because he'd probably want to bulldoze the house rather than gut it and, you know, re-gyprock it and everything. He'd probably want to bulldoze it. So, yeah, we'd have to divorce, I think. So, hopefully, we never have to go through a flood because, you know, I've been with him too long. I'm not going to train another one. I don't want to train another guy. It's taken me nearly 40 years to train him. Under the garage. We've had a little bit of water through our garage, but not like gushing through. And that was enough to set my husband off. He really is a worry. Now, okay, I need your help again, guys, because I can't decide. Do we want the die cut leaf and the coloured in leaf? What do you guys think? Ah, okay. But I don't understand, Lorraine, why the bridge goes down, like to get onto it. Most bridges you got to go up. Okay, thoughts about this, girls? Do you want both leaves? Maybe I could do it this way. This way. I think that looks quite nice, actually. Thoughts? Anybody got thoughts? Both. Yay. I'm turning into Linda, aren't I, Lorraine? Asking for all your opinions. That's only because I can't seem to focus today. Literally. Okay, now I'm just wondering if I put a dimensional underneath the flower, would that work? Because you probably can see it. Yeah, don't like that. You can see it. You can see it all right. Okay, let's go with let's go with a glue dot, because I can cover a glue dot up with a bit of bling. Oh, I've got my radio on. I hope it's not gonna, I'm not gonna get reported by the YouTube police, because I don't want to. Just heard Rod Marsh has passed away. Is there any good news in the world today? I'm really starting... Oh, I'll show you a trick with my little die cuts I learnt. I'm really starting to wonder if there's any good news. You have to really look for it just at the moment. Now, this is a trick I learnt, and I did learn it a long time ago and had completely forgotten about it. Was on your silicone mat, and if you don't have a silicone mat, you should have one. For die cuts, intricate dies like this, get an old sponge that we used to have, and if you're like me, you've got lots cut up that used to have ink on them, but once you wash them out, it's just staining, it doesn't come out, and put a bulldog clip on it and do this. So that's the easiest way if you haven't attached the adhesive sheet behind it, and then that glues down. Saw that on a video the other week, last week, and I thought, oh, I've forgotten all about that little trick. I'm so glad I watched you. So, and we could put that over there. We could probably get another, get rid of that. Put another glue dot under the leaf here to make it sit flat. Get off. So we all know celebration is continuing until the 16th of March. So that's good. So you can still get this Simply Marvellous paper. It's lovely. I've got a few seconds of papers and stuff from celebration, so I thought I could put those in the donation box. Now what do I want to do? I want to get a thinking of you stamp, so let's have a look. Got my stamp club all prepared, and I've probably put something in here. I have, and I'll get the celebrating you. These are my two go-to sentiment stamp sets at the moment. There's a nice thinking of you. Is there a thinking of you in here? Proud. Oh, there isn't. That's okay. We shall use this one. Now, I do believe I stamped this once before, and I don't have the dots on the eyes on the stamp. And I thought, am I going to worry about that? And contact stamping up, and it's a celebration stamp set. I don't think so. I don't think I'll worry too much. Okay, so now what do I want? I want some Whisper White, and I'm going to cut it at 3/4 of an inch for the banner punch. And I've got to replace my blade on my trimmer. I've just remembered, which I shall do. And my banner punch is in the Stamp Club. I might give you a sneak peek of what we're making at Stamp Club tomorrow too. I just hope my girls aren't watching. Okay, so I'm using the Memento here, and I might just have a little practice. It's always good to practice, except when you've got inky fingers. See, I don't have the dots on my eyes. They're there, but they just don't show. But that's okay, because I just get my journal pen. And I thought, it's a celebration stamp set, does it really matter? I do like the photopolymer because you can see, that's a piece of poop. You can, that's why. You can see where you're stamping. Now let's try again. That's even worse. You know what? This one looks good. I'm going with this one. This is the worst video I've ever done. I'm completely convinced of that. I'm so sorry. Okay, so 3/4 of an inch. What do you think? Yeah, that'll do. I think it's going to be a that'll do kind of day today. Okay, let's see if anyone's laughing at me. I know he was a great cricketer. Now, let me put my dots on my eyes. It's all about the eyes today. I can't see. Okay, I do like this punch. I should have got it ages ago. And now this is my little trick with these punches that we've got. I put the little shad bit that chomps off, and then pencil, where are you? I go like this. You know what? I just realised because I heard about Rod Marsh, I've gone over my half hour. Sorry, girls. I'll blame it on, I don't know, I'll blame it on something. Okay, I must put that back in my Stamp Club basket. Now, is that too big? I think it needs a bit of blue around it. A bit of blue blending on the edges. Okay, I must try and work out this StreamYard business that Linda uses. I've signed up for it, but I can't work it out. Because I'm just a hot mess, as Olivia would say. Okay, so I'm going to put this up on dimensionals. So I'm hoping a really nice in colours come in with the new catalogue. And maybe some vellum. Because if Olivia wants sunflowers for her wedding invitations, I'm thinking the vellum is really nice. Okay, let's see what we've got down here. Let's see. I could do the blue gems. The blue gems I think are a bit too blue, but maybe. These ones just sort of, I just sort of think, they're just a bit too happening, but let's have a go. Will I put one here? Yes. Come on. I'll put one down there. These ones are just so big. I don't think I can cope with that big. Maybe over here. Or should I put one in the middle? You can't really see that glue dot, so I don't think I will, because that would be a funny place to put it. I'll put one over here. There we go. Okay. So that's a card and a cuppa this morning. Do you like that? Which punch? Oh, the banner punch? This one? Oh, well, I'm glad I can assist you in your purchases. It's so cool. I haven't used this one. I only use this one, but I must start using this one. So that's a card and a cuppa, and that's for the Ukraine people. Keeping it real, keeping it, looking after them. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to cut 1 centimetre of that off. See, now my thoughts are flowing. something had to give. I had to come round eventually. And I probably should have cut that a bit shorter. Oh, but that's okay. And I'm going to put that along the bottom of our card. I sometimes do this just to tizzy up the inside of a card. Just use a strip of DSP, and it's just really pretty. So that's thinking of the Ukraine and what they're going through at the moment. Really horrible over there. Mark said his company, he's been to Russia, and he said his company has stopped selling to Russia. Thanks, thanks, Lynn. Take care. So yeah, so they've stopped selling to Russia. So that's pretty savage, but I don't blame them. So that's that, and I'll just give you a quick sneak peek of our Stamp Club projects. I really, really like what we're doing tomorrow at Stamp Club. So I've borrowed the Hello Ladybug, and this is this is like an easel card, but it's got like a circle cut out. There we go. And just the little treat boxes that you can get in the mini catalogue. I've decorated that, and that's what we're going to do in Stamp Club. So I'm really pleased with those projects. Leah suggested them and sent them to me. So that's what we're doing. Anyway, ladies, thanks for watching. Sorry I was a bit of a mess, not really concentrating on everything I'm doing today. I hope you have a great day. Keep safe. Evacuate if you have to, and I'll see you on Monday for Card and a Cuppa. Bye for now.